Hello, my name is Kira Lindsay, and as the History Trust of South Australia's History Advocate, I do research, advocacy and outreach to historical organisations and individual practitioners. This year, to find out more about all the amazing history activities across the state, I worked with consultant Heidi Ng to produce a public history research initiative called SASSi, which stands for the South Australian Stories Survey Initiative. In this short video, I share the main findings from SASSi and describe some of the exciting ways that you can get involved. If you are keen to dive deeper into the SASSi results, click the link below, which will take you to a 45-minute video of the SASSi findings and some other resources. To develop SASSi, Heidi and I consulted over 50 individuals and organisations. We then sent the survey to over 160 organisations who circulated it among their members. In total, just under 260 people responded, describing some 400 fascinating projects across a true diversity of time periods and topics. The social sciences have many ways of defining data acquired from sampling public opinion. According to Ahmed's 2024 definition of non-probability research and Memon's 2022 definition of sample sizes, SASSi represents a large sample size of public opinion. The majority of SASSi respondents describe themselves as history enthusiasts and volunteers. Others identified as creative people working in education, the gallery, library, archives and museums, or the heritage sector. While over 30% of respondents were working on Adelaide's history, there was a significant interest, as you can see, in other regions of South Australia. The strong focus upon regional topics aligns with the fact that 31% of those who responded to SASSi resided in regional South Australia. Most respondents were interested in family history and local and social history, although many were also interested in built heritage, in colonialism, in oral history, and the history of women. One of the most compelling results concerns the age of respondents. The fact that the average age of those working and volunteering in the history community from the survey were 66 years old confirms that we need to work hard if we are to ensure that the hard work of our history elders can be handed on to future generations. But there's some good news here too. 46% of respondents are already collaborating with others, while many are also keen to do so. Another encouraging finding from SASSi concerns the average time period that respondents are currently working on history-related activities. SASSi found that respondents dedicate an average of 15 hours per week, that is more than 2 working days each week. Clearly, history practices are providing many South Australians with a powerful form of well-being and community belonging. As I began exploring possible solutions with the history community, it became clear to us that we needed to find out more about what younger people think of history, and if there were, in fact, anyone who was interested in becoming more involved. And this led us to do the Fancy a Bit of History survey, which I co-designed with the University of Adelaide Masters student Grace Turpin. Grace and I have produced a short video on the Fabo findings, and these confirm that there are in fact plenty of young people who are ready, willing, even raring to go. So what next and where to from here? In 2025, the History Trust will establish the Catalysing Change Working Party so that we can dive deeper into the SASSi and Fabo findings and then co-develop a strategy for future-proofing the past together. If you would like to be involved, please check out the History Advocate web pages. And finally, I want to thank everybody who supported SASSi in one way or another, either by circulating the survey to friends, of colleagues and acquaintances, or by taking the 20 minutes or so to answer the 20 questions. In early November 2024, I celebrated 2 years as South Australia's inaugural History Advocate. It has been a busy but truly satisfying time. I have loved learning from you and with you, and I'm so excited to embark on the next 2 years when we will co-design a strategy that will future-proof the past for all South Australians. I look forward to getting on with the wonderful work we are going to do together.